If you're looking to start this, I am not going to discourage you. I'm still thinking that this can be a profitable business for you. And then the only reason why I say that is because you don't need a lot of money to start. I have a couple of videos on my channel where I talk about investment costs if you're a dispatcher and or a potential dispatcher, and how much money you need to spend. So there is really not a lot of money that you need to have in order to start dispatching business. Usually you don't even need any insurance. It would be nice to have some kind of liability insurance too, but that's not that expensive. That's like, a couple of thousand of dollars a year, and you don't have to pay it right away. Okay, so an investment for an independent dispatcher is relatively small, and I'm not going to say you have nothing to lose, but you don't have a lot to lose, because you can even start this on a side. If you have a flexible job, you can start it on the side. You have a part-time job. If you work nights, if you work weekends, then you can fit this into your schedule. Maybe even if you are working already from home, maybe you can try to dispatch a truck or two on the side. Maybe you can have, your spouse, your son or daughter or someone help you, and then in the beginning you can do this together. Find someone from your close friends, your relatives that has more time than you do, and then together you can start this. So if you are willing to start this, it's not a bad time. I'm not going to say it's a bad time to start, because there is no such thing as a bad time to start as a dispatcher. If you're already a dispatcher, I think you should be fine too. You suffer because the rates are low, and you're charging less. Like if you're charging 5% for your dispatching fee, you could have made maybe $500 until recently a week on one truck, but now you can make only like $200 to $300 on a truck, and that's way less, but you can still make some money. Okay, so instead of you, let's just say you have 5 trucks. I don't know, I'm just coming up with these numbers in my head. Let's just say you have 5 trucks, and instead of making like 1,500, now you can make like 1,200, which is still not bad. What you can do is try to hire more trucks, try to work harder, try to work longer hours until this passes. Okay, so it's hard, but once the markets pick up and you have more trucks, and the rates go up, you're gonna make that money up. Okay, so because if you were making 1,500 a week and now you make $1,000 a week, pretty soon you're gonna be making over $2,000 a week with those trucks and with better markets, and then you're gonna make it up. Okay, so all you have to do is not give up and continue. And what's gonna happen to dispatching in future? I think a lot of dispatchers will quit due to various reasons. They may have a couple of trucks, and it's not enough for them to make a living out of that. If one of those trucks leaves and finds someone that's gonna work, for you like 2%, which if you're watching this, don't work for 2%. That's way too low. No matter where you live, it doesn't matter if you live in the United States or across the sea, 2% or 3% is way too low to charge. It's not worth your time. You're making it hard for everyone, even yourself, to make it in this business and to make some money. Okay, so if you have 2 or 3 trucks and one of your drivers leaves, and now you have one truck, you can't make a living. Okay, so a lot of people will give up. Maybe even if you already started and you can't find anyone, and you're like, well, this is not worth it. I'm making phone calls every day. I make 100 phone calls a day, and I still can't find anyone. And you're thinking it's not worth it. There are going to be people who will leave. But like I always say, if this was easy, everyone would have been doing it. Whatever you want to accomplish, you have to put in the hours, the footwork, in order to get your first customer. It used to be like you would have to go door to door and knock on doors. You would have to send mail or email, talk to people all day on the phone. Now you can do it on internet. Go to Facebook, to social networks, and try to find customers there. But you have to advertise yourself in the first year. the whole year. I'm not look. I'm not only talking about trying to find a new driver for a month. 1 month is nothing. How are you gonna expand your business? You're like, imagine you want to do something, whatever you're trying to do. It doesn't have to be dispatching. How are you going to start, expand, and have a successful business in 1 month? That only a few lucky people will ever do that. You need at least a year to do this. You need at least a year to see some money, some traction. So you need to keep calling for a year. I'm sorry, I have to say that. You can't give up. Find one driver, and then it will take you 2 months to find another driver, and so on. And then in a year or so, now you have 3 or 4 or 5 trucks, and now you can even hire someone. You can find more trucks. You can start charging more. You can expand your business, do something else, maybe look into brokerage, maybe buy your own trucks. You can't do it in a month. You've been calling for 2 months and you give up. You wasted all this time. Okay, maybe you learned something, but you wasted the time. If you're serious, you can't give up. So what I think, dispatching, independent dispatchers, there will be a lot of people who will quit doing this, unfortunately, but there will be even more people who will want to do this because of YouTube, because of people are seeing others do it and being successful. People are watching my videos and it inspires them, and others want to stay at home and work from home, and they've heard about this job, this business where they can stay at home and be with their family, save money, be their own boss, fire their boss. Thanks for watching this video, and my name is Enis. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, come back for more. I'll see you around.